Now folks, we've had our discussion with our vendor, and what we have decided to do, because there has been great interest in lots 3, 4 and 5, we're going to withdraw lot 1 and lot 2 from the auction. So we're withdrawing lot 1 and lot 2, and we're going to put lot 3, 4 and 5 on the market from this point on. So we're going to complete each lot as we go through. So now you can see we have lot 3 on your screens. We know who the highest bidder for lot 3 is, so you don't need to bid at this particular point because that is your bid. But if the bid increases to 590, well then please come back in again. So at this point now, folks, lot 3, the 79 acres of land at Raheenduff, Geashill is on the market at 580,000, and we're going to sell at 580,000 if there is no advance. So at 580,000, lot 3 is now on the market, and we are selling lot 3. So have we any advance at 580,000? At 580, at 580,000, we're on the market. 90, 590. We refill the gap at 590,000. The bid now at 590, at 590,000, at 590, 590. The bid now at 590, at 590, at 590, at 590. The bid now at 590. We have a new bidder on top now at 590, at 590, at 590, at 590 bid. Will we fill the gap, folks? At 590, at 590, at 590, at 590,000, at 590, at 590. Any advance at 590. We're going to sell now, folks. We're on the market and we are selling at 590,000 for lot number 3 at 590, at 590, at 590. 600 bid. We'll take it in fives now, folks, if it helps. At 600,000, at 600,000. We'll take 5,000 now if it's any use to you, folks. At 600,000 a bid now at 600, at 600,000, at 600,000 a bid now at 600,000 a bid, at 600,000, at 600,000 a bid now at 600, at 600 bid, at 600,000, at 600,000 a bid now at 600, at 600,000. Don't regret it tomorrow now, folks. This is the time. If you want it, bid now at 600,000, 605, 605 bid now at 605, at 605, at 605 bid now at 605, at 605, at 605,000 a bid now at 605, at 605, at 605, at 605 bid now at 605. All done at 605, at 605,000. Is that it now, folks? We're going to start selling at 605. Going once, 10, 610, 615, 615 bid at 615, at 615,000 a bid now at 615, at 615,000, at 615, at 615, at 615, at 615. I have the hammer in my hand now, folks, at 615. Now's the time. 20, 620, 620, at 620,000, at 620, at 620. It's a big block of land, folks. Almost 80 acres here now at 620, at 620,000 a bid now at 620, at 620, at 620. We'll call it once at 620,000, at 620, at 620,000. We're going to sell now at 620, at 620,000 a bid now at 620, at 620. Going twice at 620,000, at 620,000, at 620. Quickly now, folks, if you want it at 620. We're going to close it at 620, at 620. All done. This is just beside the railway line, as we call it, Ballycollen, 33.85 acres of good grazing land. As you can see on your screens in front of you, folks, there's tillage land down the side of it. Reasonably good land now. Nice bit of interest in this again after springing up in the last couple of days. 33.85 acres, lot number 4, Ballycollen, Geashill, County Offaly. Have we an offer of 200,000, folks, for this? Have we 200,000? 200,000? 180,000, start me. 180,000, 150,000, 150. Can I say 20? 120 bid. Thank you. 120,000 and 120,000, 130,000, 130,000 a bid now at 130. At 130, at 130,000 a bid now at 130, 140, 140, 150, 150. At 150,000 a bid at 150, 160,000. At 160,000 bid, 170,000. 170 bid at 170,000 bid now at 170, 180,000 at 180,000 bid, 190,000 at 190 bid now at 190, at 190, who will fill it all the way at 190,000, at 190, 200,000 bid, at 200, at 200 bid 2, 210, 210,000, at 210,000 bid now at 210, at 210, at 210,000 bid now 220. 220,000 at 220, at 220,000 a bid now 230, 230,000 at 230,000 a bid now at 230, at 230, 230,000 a bid now 230, at 230, at 230,000 a bid now at 230,000 bid, at 230, 240, 240, 250, 250,000 at 250, 250,000 a bid now at 250,000, at 250, at 250,000 a bid now now at 250. This is lot number 4, folks. Ballycolin, 33.85 acres at 250,000 bid at 250, 250 at 250,000 the bid now at 250,000 at 250, at 250. Any advance at 250, at 250,000 the bid now at 250. We all done then, folks, at 250, at 250,000, at 250,000. All finished. Last call now at 250. All done at 250,000. And again now, folks, moving on to lot number 5. Lot number 5 is 34.34 acres of grazing land with, again, extensive road frontage. It has the derelict house, as Brian said, and outbuildings to the side. And this is at Newtown, Killeigh, County Offaly. Again, now, folks, this is a nice block of land, lots of road frontage. Some interest after stirring up in this in the last few days as well. Have we an offer of 200,000 to start here? 200,000? 200,000? Have we 150,000? We'll get it going. Have we 150,000? 150? A good singer starts low, they say, folks. What have we to start me? Who'll start me? 100,000. Thank you, 100,000 bid. At 100,000. At 100,000. 110,000 bid. At 110. At 110. At 110 bid now at 110,000. At 110. At 110,000 a bid now at 110. At 110. Any advance? 120. 120,000 bid. 120. At 120. 130. 130,000 bid. At 130. 140. 140,000. 150. 160. 160,000 bid at 160,000 at 160, 70, 170, 170 bid, 180, 180,000 at 180, 190, 190,000 at 190,000 the bid now at 190, 200,000 bid, 210,000 at 210, at 210,000 the bid now at 210, at 210, at 210,000 the bid now at 210, at 210, at 210, at 210,000 the bid now at 210, at 210, at 210, 220, 230, 230,000 the bid now at 230, at 230,000 the bid now at 230, at 230,000 the bid now at 230, at 230, at 230,000, and the advance at 230, at 230,000 the bid now at 230, at 230,000, all finished now, 240, 240, 250, 250,000 the bid now at 250, at 250,000 the bid now at 260, 260, 260,000, at 260 a bid now at 260,000, at 260, at 260,000 the bid now at 260, at 260, at 260,000 the bid now at 260,000, at 260, any advance, at 260, at 270, 270, 280, 280,000. This is lot number 5, the 34 acres at Newtown. 280,000 at 280 a bid now at 280 at 290 290,000 at 290,000 a bid now at 290 at 300,000 at 300,000 a bid now at 300 at 300,000 at 300,000 a bid now at 300 310 310 bid 10 at 310 at 310 310 at 310 bid now at 310 at 310,000 at 320 320,000 at 320 at 320,000 a bid now at 320 330 at 330 330,000 at 330 at 330,000 a bid now at 330 at 330 at 330,000 a bid now at 330 at 330 330,000 at 330,000 at 330 330,000 a bid now at 330. Are we all finished? At 330,000 at 330 at 330 at 330, all done. Last call at 330.